Today we've got a 4-bedroom house tour for you in Kalama Valley, located in Hawaii Kai. It is a perfect January day for looking at a house. My name is Mila Gibson-Bamman. I'm a realtor here on Oahu along with my partner, Koa Cassidy. If you want to get in touch with us, if there's anything we can do for you, leave us a comment. Check out the links in the description box, or you can email us at info@dwellhawaii.com. Before we go and see our new listing, a little bit about where we are. Currently, we're sitting at Sandy Beach, which is just 5 minutes away from our listing in Kalama Valley. Kalama Valley is the furthest East Honolulu neighborhood before you make the turn and go into Waimanalo. It's also located in the region of Hawaii Kai. Right across the street here, this is Kalaniano-Ole Highway. Right across the street is Hawaii Kai Golf Course. So Kalama Valley really sits in between these great lifestyle things. You've got beautiful coastline along here, you've got the golf course, and then when you head over the hill by Koko Head, you're right in like Hawaii Kai proper, or the neighborhood of West Marina. You've got the best Costco on the island. Yes, I'm biased because I myself live in Hawaii Kai. You've got some really great restaurants through there. You've got some marina front dining. I was thinking about it on the way here to the beach, and I was like, what is Kalama Valley like if I were to compare it to a familiar neighborhood that's not in Hawaii? I'd say it's a little bit like Laguna Niguel, if Hawaii Kai would be Laguna. It could also be a little bit like Irvine. The Kalama Valley neighborhood is a master planned community. It was mostly built right around 1980, so like 1979 to like 1983. You've got streets that have sidewalks, you've got cul-de-sacs, so it's very much like America, very suburban, but still feels very Hawaii with the mountain ranges and just like this salty air that sometimes you get a whiff of as it blows in. Of course, you've got nice trade winds through there too. Kalama Valley in general can get really hot in the summertime, but where our listing is situated isn't so far in the valley. And that's kind of an interesting thing about real estate in general, but more so in Hawaii. It can really vary from neighborhood to neighborhood, but also from street to street. And you'll see that when we get over to our listing. It is on more of an ideal street. It is quiet. You've got a lot of curb appeal. Now, prices in Kalama Valley range between $1 million. Sometimes they'll hit $2 million, but typically they're right around $1.5 million. Now, if you add in a pool, you can typically add on another $200,000. So pools, single level, they're gonna take you into like the $1.7 to $1.8 million range, which is right around where our new listing sits. Let's go take a look at it. We've actually listed this house before, so if you're a resident subscriber to our channel or to our Instagram, it might look a bit familiar, and I'll talk a little bit more about the reasons why we're listing it again. This is 1035 Kamaole Street. There is a lot of beautiful yard space right here in the front. There's a lot of really great curb appeal as you enter, but don't worry, there's a lot more yard in the back, and we're going to show you that after we tour the house. But before we do that, I want to talk a little bit about reasons why people sell homes. I say it's the 5 Ds: death, divorce, distress, disease, and diapers. Regardless of what the economy is doing, regardless of what interest rates are doing, those are typically reasons why we'll see homes come on the market. But I'm going to add one more to that, and that's direction or change of direction. Our clients bought this house not even a year ago. He got a job offer on the mainland that he just can't refuse, and so he's decided to grab it and take that leap. Really sad that they're leaving this house. They love this house and actually lived in Hawaii for quite some time, and they were first-time home buyers. So it was a tough decision, but at the same time it wasn't a tough decision because the job offer was just that strong. This is something that happens more commonly than you would even realize. I've seen several homes in my own neighborhood. I've had clients that have bought homes that were up for sale a year ago, and then they're like, oh my gosh, we missed it the first time and it's on the market again, Mila, I think we need to go and grab it. And usually the house is more expensive because that's just the Hawaii real estate market. Of course, that depends on the neighborhood. It depends even on the street that you live on. A house like this is one that you can't make a mistake. Checks so many boxes. It's single level, it has owned PV, it has a pool, it's in excellent condition, it's turnkey and ready to move into, it's in a great neighborhood here in Hawaii Kai. And rather than me tell you about it, let's go take a look at it. This house is right in the pocket with the 2026 new design trends. So some of those trends include warm hues, rich minimalism, sustainability. Here we have real bamboo floors. We've also got an aluminum roof above. We've got PV panels. Any PV you make in this house is yours. There's a battery as well. This home too is really special because you've got an actual area for dining, which is kind of rare in Hawaii. A lot of, I think it's just rare, period. Open spaces, open kitchens are very in, but what happens when you open up the space is that you lose a designated area for dining. But here you've got that. This is a real flex space at the same time. There was a time that there was a piano here and the dining was on the other side, which we'll show you that. The last time we sold this house, it was owner occupied, so we were managing, working around the seller's schedule, working around the dogs, and of course I'm always super sensitive to the dogs, but I'm excited this time that I get to showcase this home in its best light. We got a stager in here. Her name is Lindsay from Vibe Aesthetic Staging. That's something that we do complimentary for our clients. So we're really happy we got to do that. This kitchen is great. It's really easy to move around in. Again, you've got some really beautiful stone here. And again, with these dark hues, it's just so different from what you typically see in Hawaii. Not that we don't like a bright white house. One of the things we learned from Carol Lynn in our Kahala home tour is that her interior designer said, there's so much light in Hawaii and you've got all of this nature with the green and the blue that homes in Hawaii can actually handle a lot of color. And so seeing all of the warm hues in here is really actually like a hug. I don't know, it's different. I feel like we've got Pacific Northwest vibes with this home and it really makes it distinct. Also, this area here could be the dining area. If you wanted it to be, it could be more of a breakfast nook or even maybe a workstation. While this home was already really special all on its own, these sellers did a major overhaul on the central AC, spending over $30,000. So the AC is nice and cool. There's a warranty. You don't have to worry. Homes in Hawaii typically don't come equipped with central AC. You'll often see split units, if you even have it at all, or wall units. The thing about this home too is with this new AC, it also smells really fresh. There's like a spa-like vibe going on here, and we'll show you a little bit more about that as we go into the bathroom. The bathrooms totally have spa-like vibes, like I was saying. I mean, hello. The stone here, or the tile, is really beautiful, but what I love most about this house is that I can smell cedar because all of the closets in the home are cedar wood. So talk about sustainability again, you've got that here with this walk-in closet as well as all the closets throughout this 4-bedroom home. 4-bedroom homes in Hawaii are really ideal just because they're rare. So we've got 1 bedroom here, and we've got 2 more back here. The nice thing too is that there's great landscaping all around. There's banana trees on the other side of the home, which brings in a lot of green, makes it feel really lush and private. Again, it's like Pacific Northwest vibes. It's really rare. Even these floorboards here, a lot of the woodwork throughout is different. Got other spa vibes there. And that bathroom, their electric bill is about $35 per month with all of that PV. So we're checking a lot of boxes here. You got all of these beautiful, rich, dark hues on the inside. And if you want more light, just come right outside and enjoy the outdoors. We're gonna show you a lot more of this yard because that's really what makes this house pretty darn special. Here you've got a beautiful porch, so you can sit in the shade. You're not gonna get blasted by sun. You've got a generous amount of yard here. Actually, our sellers were working on the yard before they got the call for the promotion to the mainland. So it's not quite where they want it to be right now, but there's a lot of potential. More importantly, you've got a mature avocado tree here that just gives and gives and gives. And there's also a lime tree that we're going to show you in a moment. Hawaii Kai is a region where you'll find homes with pools. Kalama Valley, every now and then. So this is pretty special that we've got this here. In addition to this home being single level, it's nice that you can actually just walk from the dining area outside to the pool. There's a lot of homes that have pools where you have to actually like walk downstairs. So here it's like there's cohesion. Everybody can really gather in and out of the house. This is that lime tree I was talking about. It's very abundant. Nice thing about this lot too, it's almost 8,000 square feet. And the way it's situated, you don't feel like houses are all on top of you or that you're on top of another house. Like it still gives you quite a bit of privacy. On this side of the home, you've got that banana grove. Banana trees are amazing, man. They're so resilient and they give and give and give, and they just like keep growing little babies after they give fruit. Although I've learned that once they give fruit, the tree is actually done, but nevertheless, it makes for really beautiful privacy. You've got garden beds here. We've got some green onions there, and there's another citrus tree off to the side here. And here we've got a pomegranate tree. I can't say I actually eat pomegranate, but my niece does. She loves it. And I mean, I'm certain if I had a pomegranate tree, I would eat of its fruit. I love this garage door, again, with the rich hues. This is a type of garage door you don't typically see in Hawaii. I'm seriously jealous of whoever gets this house. There are homes that I list for sale that I often fall in love with, and this is definitely one of them. This street is also really quiet. You've got a lot of curb appeal with all of the homes. I haven't seen a house really on this street that's full of, full of stuff where the yard isn't really manicured. You've got neighbors here that also really care about their homes, and it's so quiet. We're here on a weekday and it's like 10 a.m. in the morning, and I mean, we hear birds, the wind is just like rustling through the trees. If you're interested in this home, or if there's anything Koa Cassidy or I can do for you with regards to real estate here on Oahu or in the state of Hawaii, please get in touch with us. If you've liked this video, we'd love for you to give us a thumbs up, and you can get in touch with us at info@dwellhawaii.com. Thanks for watching.